Hello and welcome to American Trucker Simulator. We just stopped to get some service here, and I'm trying to figure my way out of here because we've got a load that we can pick up, and we're going to be hauling some other tractors. And it said make sure your truck is up for the task, so I guess we'll find out if my truck is up for the task. Looks like we got to go that way. So I did have an issue earlier. After the computer did an update, OBS and American Truck Simulator did not want to cooperate with each other. So I had to figure out which way am I going. This way, I guess. Nope. That's the wrong road. And are you gonna let me back up here, buddy? I see you back there. You need to move. I'm backing up. Okay, for heaven's sakes. Anyway, so there's this setting, the graphics. I can actually show you real quick. I had to change, in case this happens to you, this scaling from, it was on 300%, and I had to change it to 100% in order to get it working again. So that was something I had to deal with, unfortunately. I don't know how it got to 300% on the scaling. I know the computer did an update. I'm not so sure that had anything to do with it. I mean, it is a possibility. But anyway, so I tried to get a video recorded, and it turned out that when I was in this interior view right here, OBS did not like it. Now, if I was in any other view, such as this one or this one, OBS was fine with that, but they were not fine when I had it set the other way around, and I wasn't sure exactly what was going on because it had always worked before. But it must have been just that scaling thing that just really screwed it up, because I've got a 165 hertz monitor, so yeah, the scaling at 300%, it didn't like it. Where did cargo that was there? There he is. Okay, I see him. This time we will follow the GPS the way it's supposed to go. And we'll get this delivery made. We are delivering, I think, some other tractor trailers, how they hook them all up together. And hopefully this truck is going to be good enough to do that. I guess we'll find out. Probably bring up my microphone there just a little. Just a little. So we'll see when we get there on this Sunday morning. Just after 9 o'clock in the morning my time. 9 in the morning. Already had a cup of coffee and a donut. And my wife is making me another cup of coffee. So yeah, I got up this morning. It was, I don't know what time did I get up, 5 a.m. or something, 6 a.m. Got some coffee and relaxed in the recliner a little bit until the sun came up. And now we're good. Go pick up this load and see if the truck can handle it okay. That's the main thing. We shall see, because time is on my side. Yes, it is. It's like we got to drive a little ways to get where we're going. Get where we're going. Woo! That was a wide corner. Oh! Stay on the road, Jack. Stay on the road. I'll bring the mic up just a little more because I can't quite. That might have been just a little too much. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Check, check, check. Checks in the mail. This game is a little louder than, especially in this view. It's a little louder than some of the other ones. I mean, Wreckfest can get loud too. GTA 5 is so damn quiet. We may be getting into some GTA 5 a little later. A little later today, we're going to get into some Wreckfest today. There's my cup of coffee. Thank you, dear. Appreciate it. So let's get up here and let's get these trucks picked up. Hopefully my truck can haul it. I guess we'll find out. Well, look at that rusty old manhole cover in the street. This game really does have some decent graphics, I'll grant it that. I mean, it takes time to do the small things, you know, to make it look a bit more realistic. I'm assuming we have to turn here somewhere. Oh, it's going to be right up here. Okay. So this is where we're going, apparently. I don't know why my navigation is not telling me what's going on. I'm gonna have to see about that. I'm gonna have to see about the navigation thing. That's what we want. Yeah, see, here it is. Truck analysis. We're going to continue, and we're going to see what happens. Question is, where is it? It's probably, I'm assuming, around the back. That's what it looks like. And that's probably it right there. That would be it right there, folks. Yep. Yellow trucks just like mine. Pretty close to mine. A little bit different windows and whatnot, but pretty close. All right. right, let's just see what we can do here. We'll see if this truck is man enough to handle it. I won't know until I get it hooked up and try to drive away, huh? Won't know until it's hooked up and I try to drive away. Okay. Let's see what's up with the navigation. Okay. Oh, navigation. I don't think that's what I'm looking for. It should have been under... Should have been under options, I would thought. Oh, it's probably down here, isn't it? Gameplay. Game preference, transmission, truck assistance, trailer, camera. Okay. Radio, noise, voice navigation. There it is. And we want English. I don't want English Doug. I thought that was a UK. Old Granny. What is this?
Time to hit the road.
Yeah, there you go.
This is where it ends.
This is where it ends. Okay. Well, we got our navigation back.
Here we go.
Okay, here we go. Let's see. Well, looks like it's pulling it okay. It looks like it's pulling it okay. I guess we'll find out if we have to go up any hills or anything. That seems to be okay. Yeah, we seem to be all right. We'll find out once we get going up around some of these hills and whatnot. I don't have my turn signals set up. I totally forgot that. I had to change some things around once the...
Keep left, and then turn left.
Once the OBS decided it didn't want to cooperate because of that
Turn left.
Stupid scaling thing, or whatever the hell that was. I had to change some things around to try to figure out why OBS was not wanting to cooperate.
Get ready to turn left. Turn left.
So, I don't have my turn signals on my steering wheel, but that's fine. Alright. Excuse me. Let's get some coffee here. And I think it's going to come out okay. The recording seems to be doing fine. Haven't lost any frames or anything. Yeah, so I was working on it yesterday, trying to get OBS to cooperate, and I changed around a couple things and I got it to work a little, and tried to record a video and I just wasn't happy with it. So this morning when I got up, I got, I'm going to figure this out because it's always worked in the past, just because the computer does a Windows update, which can change things. Oh, that was a red light. Did not see that till the last minute.
And then exit left. Exit left.
So I got up this morning and I thought, I got to figure that out because it always worked before. And I know when Windows does some updates, they can change a few things in your settings, some of your audio settings, maybe some of your game preferences, some of your graphic settings. So just be aware of that. It's happened to me a couple of times. So it's all good. We got to figure it out. And there you go. So yes, we're hauling 57,000 pounds. Is probably the most I think I've hauled. I'd have to go back and check other videos. But 57,000 is a lot.
Keep right and then turn right. Turn right. Keep left.
I do have to be careful coming downhill and on the brakes and whatnot because it's a lot of weight. Truck seems to pull it fine. It may not stop it fine. So I got a yellow truck pulling yellow trucks. Oh yeah, see, we're bogging down. I'm giving it all she's got, Captain. Wow, we actually made that. That's good.
Keep left.
Yeah, I'm watching traffic back there. Don't want them sneaking up on me. Had another situation going on, and if you're made it this far into the video, maybe you can leave a comment on this. I'm not going to mention their name, but I did see somebody that posted a video. They were recording inside of a grocery store, it looked like. They kind of had their cell phone like just in their hand in front of them. They weren't exactly, trying to record people. They were just more or less, it seemed to me like they were being a little sneaky about it. And they were complaining about, First Amendment, Fourth Amendment, yada, yada, yada. And, you know, I just sent out a simple little message, hey, you know, if you're in that store recording, that's illegal. And they were like, no, it's public property, you know, whatever. And I'm like, no, if it's owned by an individual or a corporation, that makes it private property, and you're not allowed to record in the store without permission. And they kind of went back and forth, and I'm just like, you know, apparently you just don't understand how privacy laws work.
Finding a new route.
You can pretty much film anything you want from public space, like the sidewalk out in front of the store. Once you go into the store, you cannot record without permission. It's just as simple as that. And apparently they don't understand that for some reason. I mean, I went to their YouTube channel. Like I said, I'm not going to mention who it is. Went to their YouTube channel. They had 40 some videos, and most of them is he's trying to record stuff, and people are telling him, you know, hey, you can't, you know, yada yada yada, and he just blows a freaking gasket on people. Gets kicked off of private property. There was one, he was, your vehicle is not in perfect technical state, be more careful. It's not. What are you talking about? Everything is 0%. Anyway, and as he's walking away, he's just cussing up a storm and calling people the mother effer name, and yeah, he I don't know how to explain it. I don't know if he's just got some mental issues or what, but the way he was acting and what he was trying to do is just, anyway. So long story short, he clearly is, I just finally told him, hey, maybe you need to look up the privacy laws because you don't know what you're talking about. He was under the impression unless somebody owned the store and owned the land that it was on, that was the only time that made it private. So under his perception of what he's thinking, if you own the store and you own the land it sits on, that makes it private. Well, in a way, your house, my house that I own the land it sits on, even though I have to pay property taxes because I'm within the city limits, is private. So technically, he's correct. I own the house, I own the land, that makes it private. However, if you are, let's go to the other extreme. You're leasing a space. You got a building, you want to make a grocery store out of it, so you lease that from the owner of the building, who probably either owns the land the building sits on, amongst other buildings like a strip mall, or he's paying somebody to lease that space. Anyway, so you make it your own. You call it Mama's Store, whatever, doesn't matter. You're running the store, you are paying lease on to somebody to rent that space. Even though you don't own the building, you don't own the property, it's still private. Because you are paying somebody to lease that space. You're paying somebody money for you to have a store there. Okay? Just because it's open to the public, where you can walk into the store, you can buy stuff, you can do whatever, does not make it that you can film in there without permission. It is still private. And I guess I'm under the impression that this other individual doesn't understand that. If you're paying somebody to be in a space, then you're in control of that space. Makes it private space. So I don't know. Maybe this person will just never get it. You know, he mentioned something about he owns a private business. Okay, well, then just let people come in your business with cameras, and then it'll all be said and done with. I mean, if you own a private business, just let people in. I mean, let me know where your
and then exit right.
let me know where your private business is. I'll come in with a camera. We'll see how you like it. So
Exit right.
that was that. I just don't, hopefully he gets it figured out. And like I said, some of his videos, he'd been harassed quite a bit for trying to do what he's doing with this First Amendment thing, and he just doesn't understand how it works, and we are really going down into gears. Well, we're in 14th. That's not bad. Just wanted to make sure I got up and over the hill. So what do we got? 33 minutes. The truck did okay, considering it was telling me to make sure my truck was good enough to haul this. And again, what was it? 57,000 pounds, 57,510. Pretty heavy. Pretty heavy. OBS seems to be holding up well now that I changed that from 300% to 100%. I don't know how it got changed to begin with. I've always had everything set just bada boom, bada bing, and then that's that. I mean, all the graphics and everything still look good, so that's a plus. We'll go some inside view here. Did I even have my lights on? Yeah, I had my lights on. We got our lights on. So yeah, this is the view I was having trouble with that whole scaling thing. 300%. I have no idea how it got to 300%. I really don't. I never changed it. The computer did an update. Then I started having issues. So what I did from there was I rolled the update back. I went back to the previous version of Windows because I thought, well, maybe there was something in the update that caused it. That did not help. And so I changed around a couple things. I kind of got it to work, but it was still having an issue. I noticed it with the audio. Because the audio was just the audio bar on. If you're familiar with OBS, there's a bar for your audio. And it shows, everything in green, and then it goes to yellow, and it goes to red, which is obviously too much. And it was literally freezing. The video would be fine, but the audio would OBS would just freeze the audio. And so then after I changed a couple things,
Get ready to turn right.
it seemed to be okay, but then I noticed the audio was really lagging really bad. So
Turn right.
I had to figure out what the hell was going on. Hopefully I can get this corner here. Let's see. Using the old drone cam, kinda. Don't want to damage these pretty trucks. Okay, I think we got it. So yeah, so it seems to be working fine now. So whatever it was, I got it figured out. And of course, that's what you want. Is you want it to work good. It's all over now. You can be a little bit more enthusiastic. Hey, you made it! Congratulations! No accidents, no speeding tickets. Even though you did kind of run red light, but don't tell anybody. We are not. No, say they don't even let us back it in because that would be too easy, or be too hard. I mean, with this thing. So we're gonna go over here. Okay. Let's get out the old drone camera. Get out the drone. I wonder if there's any actually truck drivers that do that. Like they want to back into someplace really tight corners. Can you just put up a drone? Because there are drones that will like follow you, or maybe there's some way that you can, it'll just stay kind of hovered in air while you do your thing. That's a big ass stop sign on the parking lot. Do you like it? You like it. All right. I think this is going to pay pretty good. I think it was 77,000. I could be wrong. No, 77,561. There you go. So we made it. 219 miles, 4 hours, 23 minutes according to the game. And I used 29.8 gallons of fuel. Huh. It's about what? I think my Frontier pickup truck takes 21 gallons, so of course I'm not hauling 56,000 pounds either. So there you go. Yeah, we're going to call that a quick little video. So this was the thing here. This scaling, image quality scaling. This was set to disabled, but I put it to there because I was trying to figure out what was going on. So we're 1920, 164 hertz monitor, which is what this Dell gaming monitor is. And yeah, so that was set to 300%. It was set to right there, which I don't know how that happened, but it did, and then everything else is set to everything else is pretty much set to high. So that's that. Audio is master volume. I have a little lower just because the truck is pretty noisy when you're in that outside view. Everything else is pretty much right down the middle. English, we already know about that. Speed warning now, thank you very much. We've got that. Into our gameplay, there's a few things that are selected here, but not a whole lot. There's a lot of stuff that you can do. I should probably do this. The adaptive cruise control. Tolerance is 3 miles an hour. Let's go to, yeah, we'll try it at 3. So, what that does, lane keeping support, lane departure warning. So what that does is if you're on the highway, the same thing as in my pickup truck, my Frontier. If you're on the highway and you're doing 65 on cruise control and somebody gets in the lane in front of you and slows down, then the sensors on the truck will slow you down without you having to hit the cruise control. So there you go. We'll just turn that on. Interface, pretty much nothing here to look at. But there's a lot of stuff. Keys, controls. Of course, we have the steering wheel. And I don't have my turn signals activated, do I? Controller access, steering, brake, clutch, shifter, eye tracking. We're not going to do that. Maybe the turn signals aren't here. Gearbox. Yeah, maybe the turn signals aren't here. No. Well, that's interesting. They will be here though, so we want turn signal. We want right turn signal indicator. Going to be that. And left turn signal indicator is that. There you go. Oh, we definitely got to change our horn. Because it's a 6 sounding horn. See, I've got to redo this. We want air horn. To be H. I know I lost it. I don't want that other. Don't want that light horn. That's just not. We want the air horn. That should take care of it. Let's just see. Yeah, that's much better. And our turn signals. All right, there you go. We got to find a place to park this thing, and we are going to call it a video. Got to get some breakfast, do a little bit of housey worky. Where are we going to park this thing? There's what we just delivered. Oh, the crane's actually working. How about that? The crane was going up and down. What's it dropping off or picking up? Oh, now it's moving. Sorry, I get distracted by the small stuff. Is it picking up the containers? It's moving again. But what are you doing? Okay. Okay. So, okay. Nice. And where are you going with it? You gonna stack it over there somewhere? Yeah, just stacking it. Moving it from there to there. That's all they do all day long. Alright, let's we're gonna find a place to park and we will call it good. Actually, I probably could have parked back in here somewhere, couldn't I? Yeah. Let's just do that and then we will call it a video. We're gonna park you right here, buddy. Watch these guys work while I eat some breakfast. And we'll be good. All right, as always, take care of yourself and others, and we will stop the beeping. There's the cranes at work. Take care of yourself and other folks. We'll see ya on the next one.